Okay, from my aunt in Christmas, I got a Super Nintendo used. I also got the box for this, and it came with everything. It came with 2 controllers and everything, except this one's pretty sort of beat up. It's got this thing right here. It seems like it's chipped, and if you listen, there's something rattling in it. So I was sort of disappointed with that, but it's Super Nintendo. I got 5 games from it. Top Gear, I played Top Gear 2 on the Sega Genesis, and I loved it. The first Top Gear is only on Super Nintendo, and I was disappointed with this one because if you play single player, it's a 2-player view. I don't know why, it's weird. The bottom screen will always be a computer player, and you're at the top, and it's always a split screen, even if you're a single player. Super Mario World, the only Super Mario game I got. I don't like Mario at all, because I think the Mario games are definitely harder than Sonic games, and Mario, I don't like its gameplay or anything, and I'm probably never going to play this game ever again, but this game came with the Super Nintendo in the box when I got it for Christmas, so yeah. Street Fighter 2, I first owned the Genesis version, and this isn't the Champion Edition, so there's not the 4 extra boss characters. But this one has better sound, and for the Super Nintendo I got the AV cable with S-Video. For the Genesis I don't, so I wanted to see how much better it was. Samurai Showdown. Okay, as I said before, I was going to talk more about this. Okay, both Samurai Showdowns for the Genesis and the Super Nintendo were made by SNK. And what I don't get is that the Neo Geo AES was released in 1991 in America, and these were released in 1993, then why the hell did SNK release their own games on their competitors' systems? Why didn't they just leave it on the Neo Geo AES? And they did this with almost all their games, and it's just confusing. And both of these versions are different. Like, Genesis version has bigger sprites, but it's missing a few things, and the Samurai Showdown on Super Nintendo has most of the stuff, but the sprites are small, but the Neo Geo AES versions, like both of these versions combined into one, and so if you can get the Neo Geo AES version, even if you do have a Neo Geo AES, which is like impossible to get. And last is Primal Rage. Nothing really to say except dinosaurs beating the shit out of each other. Fun, bloody, fun. Okay, next I moved to 2 Nintendo 64 games I got. Forsaken 64, if you look carefully it says Abandon All Hope. Now when I got this game, all I knew about it was that it was probably an N64 exclusive because it says 64 at the end. So I popped in this game thinking it was like something about vampires or killing monsters, because I heard somewhere like the Forsaken is something to do with vampires. But guess what this game is about? Just guess. If you guessed flying in hovercrafts, shooting robots, in worst controls ever, in a first-person view, you guessed it right. This game is fucking horrible! Perfect Dark, I haven't played this one yet, but I've had a friend that owned this, and I watched it, and it seemed really a good game. And the only thing I can remember about my friend seeing this when my friend played it was that there was like, you're on a ship or a plane and this alien comes in a UFO or something, and I'm all like to my friend, there's aliens in this game, and he said, yeah, this game has everything, so hopefully I get to see that part again. Okay, I got 2 PS2 games. I got the most brutally violent game, one of the most brutally violent games ever, Manhunt. I found out that this game was like a stealth game, and I'm not a fan of Splinter Cell or Metal Gear Solid, so I was just sort of disappointed with this. And the violence level is, well, it's unneeded, because when you kill someone, you hold down a button, and then the longer you hold it down, the more violent the attack is. But it's unneeded. All you do is you can just press the button for a kill, for the level 1 violence kill. So there's no point. So sort of weird. I collect as rarest I can find PS2 games. I just find the PS2 really fun to collect rare PS2 games. I like especially the old PS2 games. And this one was actually made by Take-Two Company. There's people that make Grand Theft Auto and Manhunt. So, of course, this one's going to be violent. So I haven't played this one yet, so I'm looking forward to playing it. 2 PS1 games, Martian Gothic. I was intrigued by this weird art. It's 3 heads in a jar or something. And I looked at the back, it's made by Take-Two. Same people make Grand Theft Auto, you know. And it looks like a zombie in space Resident Evil shooter. And I don't know what else to say. I haven't played this one yet. And I haven't played this one yet either, Vampire Hunt D. And basically, I think you're just shooting monsters, killing monsters, you know, good stuff. Now, for my PS3, that's the most violent game ever, Splatterhouse. Oh my god, I love this game. If you're thinking about getting this game, get it before Jack Thompson bitches about it and tries to get it an AO rating. But hopefully that won't happen, but just in case it does, get it soon. I love everything about this game, the gore, everything. Some people don't like it, but if you're like a violence-addicted psychopath, video game psychopath like me, you gotta get this game. You got BlazBlue, very fun game. I also got Tekken 6 along with the arcade stick. I got Tekken 6 mostly just to get the arcade stick to play BlazBlue because it's so hard to pull off the special moves in BlazBlue with just using the controller. But here's Tekken. I got this for $60, so fighting stick with a game at normal price was a great buy. So that's what I got from during the months of December to January. And that's it.